Hello, I'm here now with Urs. He's our senior application expert for our LGD products. Urs, can you tell me something about the integration challenges for the LGD Compact?
I think most of the challenges are about the same as in other extractive gas analyzer system. You filter the air and pump this sample into the gas cell. We at Xetris, we think we know everything which is good or not so good for our own sensor, but you as a customer know your application much better than we do, because this is your business.
And are there any specific challenges for NH3, especially when we compare it with other gases like methane, for example?
Yeah, ammonia is a different molecule. It's solving in water. It can react with other chemical substances easily. And it's a polar molecule, so it hangs up on surfaces like tubes or the metal walls of our sensor. And note well, the main challenge is not the reliability of the system. The main challenge is not losing the molecules on their way from the sampling point into the gas cell. Because when they do not arrive in the gas cell, they are not detected.
So you mentioned that the ammonia molecules can get lost on the way to the sensor, but how can this happen?
Of course, there should be no leakage at all in the whole gas transport system. And if that's okay, there might be some molecules stored somewhere on the way and released afterwards. And that leads to strange results. And it gets even more complicated when there is humidity as well as ammonia in the system. And this is what we want to look at now in detail. This figure here shows what happens on the level of molecules at the surface between a wall and, for instance, the gas cell. First, we look only at humidity molecules. If the air is very dry, as from gas bottles, only a few molecules are in the sample air and a few are bonded by molecular forces to the wall. In the middle, you see what happens when there is more humidity, like in ambient air. And then there will be a layer of maybe 10 molecules on the surface. And in this gas phase, in the gas cell, for instance, these humidity molecules will travel together in small groups, which are called clusters. When we even have more humidity, it might be too wet, and we will get a thick layer of humidity on the wall, and humidity will go into a fluid state. I mean, there is a water film there or drops. Please avoid that. The sensor will not work, and after a while it will be polluted. I mean, it's an optical sensor and it needs a clear view. Now with ammonia molecules, similar thing happen as it is a polar molecule as well as humidity. If it's very dry, like with gas from a calibration bottle with, let's say, 100 ppm in nitrogen, some of the molecules will stick to the surface and so will not be measured. If the gas is changed to a normal humid mixture with some ammonia, the water molecules will replace the ammonia molecules on the surface, as the humidity molecules have a stronger bind than ammonia. So the stored ammonia molecules will be released back into the sample gas. And if you get condensation, please avoid that. Some of the ammonia molecules will be solved into this water film or the drops and will disappear.
And how is this visible in the measurement?
Yeah, let's look at a typical situation in a sensor test procedure. After about 10 minutes of dry 100 ppm of ammonia from a gas mixture bottle, we change down to 80 ppm ammonia and 2% absolute of humidity to check the humidity influence. What happens? You get a huge peak of ammonia. And no, it's not a defective gas mixer. And no, it's not a violation of mass and energy conservation. And no, it's not a bug in the humidity influence compensation software. This is just reality. The ammonia molecules stored at the walls of the sensor and the tubes are replaced by humidity molecules and so released.
To summarize all these a bit, what would be your recommendations for our customers who want to integrate the LGD Compact?
There's a few details you have to care about when integrating the LGD Compact in your system. You will be able to find more information in the manual, on our website and our YouTube channel. And if there are still open questions, our application engineering team might be able to help you. It sounds a bit complicated first, but all our customers so far were successful integrating our LGD Compact into their system so it worked in their application.
Okay, this is a good end. Thank you for this interesting talk, Urs.
You're welcome.